My trip to Saudi Arabia. In this video, steps are taken through on how to do Umrah more than once. This video covers a trip to Aisha's mosque, the Masjid Al-Haram, a tour of the clock tower, a description of the Mountain of Light or the Cave of Hira. My walk and stroll around the Masjid Al-Haram, an entrance to the Kaaba, and an atmosphere, a volume of prayers. December 15, 2024. Sunday. Just completed Umrah for my mum today. We got I requested to Allah to perform Umrah for my mum, which I completed. Now I'll do Umrah another day for myself. Clearly make, the clock is up there. Let's have a look at see what time it is on the clock. Oh sorry, my time is wrong. It's 8:52 to be precise. 8:52 p.m. on the clock behind me. The temperature is not too hot, quite mild. Not too hot at all, nice and warm. Little drift. Very pleasant. No stars in the sky. No stars at all in the sky. No. For me to go back to my hotel, I'm gonna have to go behind the clock tower, which is probably good 20-25 minutes walk. Yeah, behind that clock tower. Swish Hotel. A fine hotel to stay in. The meaning of Umrah: to visit the Kaaba in a specific manner. Alternatively, it may be defined as performing tawaf, circumambulation of the Kaaba, and walking between Mount Safa and Marwa 7 times while in a state of Ihram. Fine, delightful morning. Not cold in any sense, quite pleasant. I say about 17 temperature. Not as busy as the nights. Easy to walk. From my hotel to the Masjid Haram, approximately 5 minutes or less. But it's more of getting to the entrance can be a long queue. a lot of pushing, but they are. Everyone does respect one another. I mean, the queue behind me is endless, and you have the inspector or soldier or somebody there at the main door who will verify your dress of code, and if you're in a proper manner and you're civilized, there's no problems. They'll give you the pass. Now I see some doors here. Now, elevators, so very convenient. Lifts for the wheelchair users. So everything's the cleaners. Now, these are the luckiest people in the world. The mountain of rewards for those cleaners cleaning the house of Allah is a magnificent multiple of rewards to enhance and give all your all in making the place flourish and cleanness for the prayers and the millions. That's something to look up to. Now, because it's my first time inside the Masjid al-Haram, I wasn't too concerned about where I was ending up. I found it exciting to see what was built, but I recognised there was a lot of Zamzam water, as these prayers have gone down on their knees to have a drink of Zamzam water. Yeah, everyone's well equipped. I mean, everyone's got handbags, mobile phones. I've noticed a lot of the players bring their own playing mats, and cups is everywhere. Cups enough for everyone. I mean, it's very tidy, very efficient, and wherever you are in the Masjid al-Haram, the cleaners can stop and put barriers up, cleaning barriers at any time, because they really want to nourish the place and leave it spotless clean. So there's always works going on. Right, maintenance. I'm trying to make it more greater than it already is. These barriers here
so they won't let you in. So they're very strict on the volume of people that are already inside, and they don't want it too congested for health and safety, and they don't want people crossing in. So what they would do, they would put these plastic barriers up, and there are some, abusers who will abuse the system. They'll just climb over the barriers when none of the soldiers are looking or inspectors are looking. Some do get through, some just don't try it. They just follow the barrier around because now at this point I'm on the ground, so take it right over here. So now my first sight of the unbelievable. I've seen pictures in so many houses and shops of the Kaaba and the Masjid al-Haram since I was so small, over 30 years, and I'm finally here.
Here I am, Allah, to perform Umrah on behalf of my mum, Newa Bibi Agna Mata. 2nd of November 1952, passed away February 28th, 2024. Here I am, oh Allah, here I am, here I am. All praise is for you, every bounty is from you, all dominion is yours. In the name of Allah, Allah is the greatest. Bismillah, wa Allah, Akbar. Rabbana atina this world and good in thereafter, and protect us from the torment of fire.
I just could not believe I was here. I stood aside, just wanted to take it all in my mind and me get a glance of the whole atmosphere. And as a group, they come together in a group, like a package. They'll be like in a group of 20 of them, and they'll have their hands over shoulders. And you see there's a group there, they've got yellow clothing on. Again, we've got Zamzam water here. Now, each circuit begins and ends at the Black Stone. In the first few circuits, a pilgrim should hasten their steps, so generally taking normal walks. Throughout the Tawaf, there is no specific supplication to be said. Instead, a pilgrim may supplicate with whatever they wish during each circuit. So meaning du'as whilst you're going around the circuit. Now circuits meaning walking around the Kaaba. Now in total there are 7 circuits that go around the Kaaba 7 times. Now during the last 4 circuits, a pilgrim should walk at a slower pace. Whenever passing by the Black Stone, a pilgrim should kiss it or touch it or gesture towards it and say, Allahu Akbar. Upon completion of the 7th circuit of the Tawaf, and before offering the 2 units of prayer for the Tawaf, cover both of your shoulders with the Rida upper garment, so that the 2 ends and draped over the chest proceed to the Maqam Ibrahim, the standing place of Abraham, and read, and take the station of Abraham as a place of prayer. Then offer 2 units of prayer behind Maqam Ibrahim. After reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, one should read Surah Al-Kafrun in the first rak'ah minute and Surah Al-Ikhlas in the second. After you have offered the 2 units of prayer, proceed to the Zamzam water fountain and drink your fill from it. Now, after the drinking of the Zamzam water, one should supplicate with whatever they wish, and it is recommended to say, "O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge, abundant provision, and a cure from every illness." Next, return to the black stone and kiss it, touch your gesture towards it while saying, "Allahu Akbar." Head towards the Mount Safa, and as you approach it with the saying of Allah Almighty, very as Safa and Al-Marwa are from the symbols of Allah, so it is not a sin on him who performs Hajj or Umrah of the house to perform the Tawaf between them. And whoever does good voluntary, then indeed Allah is appreciative and knowing. Then say, I begin with that which Allah began with.
Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. There is none truly worthy worship except Allah alone. Without a partner, to him belongs all sovereignty and all praise. He alone gives life and causes death, and he is all powerful over everything. There is none truly worthy of worship except Allah alone. Without a partner, he has fulfilled his promise and aided his servant, and he alone has defeated the confined.
So then you will ascend to Mount Safa or Mount Marwa, and you do that 7 times, as I just done there, by facing the Kaaba. I raise my hands and said my supplication, and I do that to each of the mountain.
O Allah, you are a flawless one, and from you comes peace and security, so make us live. Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. There is none truly worthy of worship except Allah alone, without a partner. To him belongs all sovereignty and all praise. He alone gives life and causes death. He is all powerful over everything. There is none truly worthy of worship except Allah alone, without a partner. He has fulfilled his promise and aided his servant, and he alone has defeated his confidants. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha. Oh Allah, I ask you for the good that you, your slave and prophet, has asked for. I seek refuge in you from the evil from which your slave and prophet sought. Oh Allah, I ask you for paradise, and for which brings one closer to it from saying. And I seek refuge in you from hell, from that which brings one closer to it from sayings and deeds. And I ask you to make every decree that you decree concerning me good. Oh Allah, I have greatly wronged myself, and no one forgives sins but you. Grant me forgiveness and have mercy on me. Surely you are the most forgiving, most merciful. Oh, here I am, oh Allah, to perform Umrah on behalf of Ma'mun. Oh Allah, set right for me my religion, which is the safeguard of my affairs, and set right for me the affairs of the world within is my living. Make good for me my hereafter within in my final return, and make this life a means of increase for me in every good, and make my death a means of comfort for me from every evil. Oh Allah, forgive me for all my sins, great and small, the first and last, those that are apparent and those that are hidden. Oh Allah, I ask you for all that is good in this world and in the day hereafter, what I know and what I do not know. Oh Allah, I seek refuge with you from all evil in this world and in the hereafter, what I know and what I do not know. Oh Allah, forgive my former and later sins, those which I have committed secretly and those which I have committed openly, and those which I have in excess, and those about which you are better aware than me. You are the one who sends forth, and you are the one who delays. None has the right to be worshipped but you.
Upon completing the seventh and final circuit at Mount Moa, a pilgrim should shave their head. Alternatively, a pilgrim may also shorten their hair from all sides, beginning with the right hand side of their head, although it is better than one shaves their head due to the narration of the Prophet, peace be upon him. O Allah, have mercy on those who shave their heads. The companions asked him, O Allah's Messenger, what about those who shorten their hair? He replied, O Allah, have mercy on those who shave their heads. The companions asked him, O Allah's Messenger, what about those who shorten their hair? And on the fourth time he added, and those who shorten their hair. Upon shaving or shortening your hair, your Umrah is complete, and all of the previously mentioned restrictions of Ihram are now permissible again. Now the final step now is to get my head shaved or get my hair cut. So I need to find a barber. Oh, there's one right there. Kudi bus station. Barbers. Okay. Got my hair shaved, my full head. So probably seeing all the shines on my head now. Gonna take it easy now. My feet's swollen after doing all them walks around the Kaaba, because I'm not wearing trainers. Got me but you're not allowed. You have to wear flippers or floppers or slippers. So my feet's not used to like pressing onto solid floor. And when I went to the Mount Safa to the Mount Moa, there was 7 circuits there, so the Umrah complete around, took about, I'd say almost 3 hours, maybe more.
حي على الصلاة
The prayers have the It depends when you come to the house of Haram, because the space is everywhere. And behind me is call it the window. So the Kaaba is in the center, and imagine the whole of Haram Mosque is like a dome. So you go around like the people are going around. So when you look for so I see the camera's going now into the window now. So that's the see-through. So zoom in now, and the Kaaba's there. So you imagine round the whole dome are the windows. I call it the windows. And there's no glass, but like a balcony. So because there's construction's going on, they won't let you go to the close to the edge. They got barriers on, but sometimes they release the barriers, and that's when you get a better view of the prayers, praying near the Kaaba or doing their circuits around the Kaaba. So it can be extensive if you want to walk around the whole dome. And I've been on 2 floors here. So you've got the ground floor, and we're on the first floor here now. So after I've done our prayer, I always face the Kaaba and do a dua as well. Now the clock tower, which is a prestige monument. I mean, it's one of the highest buildings in Saudi, especially when you're in near the Kaaba. You can, especially at night, the image of it or the colourful lights is spectacular. So what's good? So you got your gifts. So you got little stores on the ground, and it's like how you put it. It's like what we have in the UK, like a Trafford Centre, shall we say, an indoor Trafford Centre, but this is like a mini-size one. But for what it is, next to the Al-Haram Mosque, I mean it's good because it's a, you know, it's got the vibe in here. I mean, look above me. I mean, floor after floor after floor. They've got. It looks so immaculate. So I mean, I'd come here and I'd expect all tourists to come here because it's right. I mean, you've done your prayer and you come out and you come in with your family and everything's here. You buy your gifts. So they've done a brilliant job to place it right next to the Al-Haram Mosque. And the Masjid Aisha. So in order to do my second Umrah, this one will be for myself. I mean, the intention was already there before I came to Saudi, but I had to do my mum's Umrah first because she was no longer with us. So because I'm already in Mecca and I'm already near the Al-Haram Mosque and my hotel's there, I have to leave Mecca and go to the nearest boundary to the point, and that is it can be Aisha's mosque. There are other places, but I went to Aisha's mosque, did my prayer and made my intention there. Now I made a decision to do my Umrah, but I'm gonna do it at night because I've already done. So I'm trying to reach and touch the Kaaba there, but I was too short. My arms were too short. There's too many people in front of me, so I couldn't reach. And everyone was squashed together, so I gave up. Yeah, so I thought I'd done the Umrah in the day. It was fairly quiet. So I wanted to experience the night time, and it was a whole lot different than the day. A lot more people. I mean, prayers. The queues were bigger. Here, for example, going to the Mount Moa and the Mount Safa, behind me, in front of me, the volume of prayers was extraordinary. Back to my hotel now, just completed the Umrah. My feet are swollen and the skin's come off, and I'm gonna rest now and then go back to the house of Haram and do my night prayer.
Second floor building behind me, can we see? Second floor building. The walk 7 times, circle 7 times. It's from the Mount Safa to the Mount Moa 7 times.
The sheer volume of prayers. Leaving the Haram Mosque, the night prayer. Everywhere you look, sea of prayers. The Cave of Hira, also known as the Mountain of Light, Jabal al-Nur. In 610 CE, the first revelation of the Holy Quran was received by the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, peace be upon him, at the Hira cave. This night is also called the Night of Power, where the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was on his usual solitude retreat in the cave, where the angel Hazrat Gabriel visited him and told him to recite the first verse of the Quran. From this moment forward, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, peace be upon him, accepted the message from the angel Gabriel or Jibreel and devoted himself to delivering the message of Islam. Since then, the Cave of Hira holds a lot of significance. Our journey to Mecca and Saudi Arabia. We had the option to our Umrah package. We had a tour guide who would take us to Mecca, but we decided against because we wanted to. We preferred to pray and pray near the Kaaba and stay in the Masjid al-Haram. So we lost the chance to see the sights. So one of the sights he would have showed us was the Cave of Hira and the Mountain of Light. From what I gathered, it's you'd have to be pretty physically fit and also try and go early in the morning as possible because going in the afternoon because the heat rises in the afternoon and the mountain itself is quite huge. It can take up to 3 hours for the climb, although you've got some stoppages on the way. It's been modernized, so it's convenient for everyone, but there's a lot of energy required and stamina and taking plenty of water with you. And you see the rocks there now, that's the cave. So this is where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he'd come up here and he'd do his prayers and things there. So it gives everyone that moment to share. And what's happened is the developments made is that they've made flat surfaces where you can pray, and you got these iron railings for safety so you don't fall off the cliff or the mountain. And the view is extraordinary by the looks of it. I'm just showing you some images. So you got people there stood about near the barriers, see the flights. So they built stairs and so on. I'm gathering and there's people praying there. I mean, you'd have to be very vigilant to be up there and be very careful, extremely careful. But the view is out of the world. I mean, you've got to be able to be up there and take pictures and do your video recording. I mean, I'd love to do that. I'd love to take pictures and pictures of myself and what's around me. Extraordinary. So this is the starting point. So you got signs there, and that's where you pull up if you come with a taxi. Get as close as possible as you can. Try to get your driver to take you, because you don't want to be walking, and that's the overall sight of it from the buildings far away. I like my morning view through the window. Every morning I try and see the sunrise above the mountains. Now, the Swiss restaurant. I mean, here, look, the pancakes. I like watching them. They put pancakes on the plate. They have to be really fast because there's so many customers or guests waiting. Scrambled eggs and fried eggs. So you get to choose. So tomatoes, coriander, onions. You tell them what you want and they make it for you.
Thank you.
Look at that. I like me veggies, fried aubergine. Love this. It's like a mangoey, yogurty type croissants.
You got this one?
I just put a bit of everything on my plate. Fresh orange juice. Because you get like, what's that there now? Is it okay, fresh fruits there. Get about 4 hours, so 7 a.m. till 10 o'clock, or 3 hours, sorry. So I try and, because I have to rush for the prayer as well, make my way to the mosque. So, try and eat as much as I can in the morning, because I've got a long day ahead.
Try these.
Because in the morning it's not so bad. It's in the afternoon. It's not very hot.